So you see so many people around you getting things done, seemingly filling up their day and actually doing things, living their dream, and really making things happen. In this video, we are going over how to stop being lazy and get things done. I'm going to be going over why it is you might not have the energy you think you should have, why you're being more lazy often than not, and give you some strategies to start getting more things done. Hi guys, my name is Dave if you're new to this channel, and welcome to HeartSpace, where we're helping you to live more of the life you want each and every day, whether we can do that in a big or small way. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by hitting the bell icon and hitting all, so you don't miss any of the videos that we release. Now, like I said, I want to go over some reasons why you might feel like you're lazy or lack the energy to do the things that you want to do. I also want to give you some strategies and some ideas that are going to help you actually get more of the things done that you want to get done. So let's get into it. First and foremost, you have to look at what you're doing and ask yourself, is this something that inspires me? Is this something that's actually in my heart? You know, at this channel, we want to make sure we're coming from the foundation of your heart, from the foundation of things that actually light a fire in your heart that you're actually passionate about. Because if you're going through your day and you're lazy, it might just be because nothing in your day inspires you. You're not doing things you even relatively like at all. So that's the first thing to take a look at. Is it because what you're doing just isn't for you? Is it something that you just really don't like and don't want to be doing? Well, if that's the case, then of course you're going to be low energy. Of course you're not going to want to do it. Of course it's going to seem like a struggle. However, if you're doing something that inspires you, something that really motivates you, something that you get excited about, then you can't wait to do it. You know, you love every moment of doing that thing, then of course it's going to be easier for you to actually get stuff done. Second one is a simple strategy, but it's scheduling things out. And, you know, there's a very famous saying that says, what gets scheduled gets done. And it's very true. Whatever we write down or put into a schedule and actually get down out of our mind onto paper or onto the screen, we are way more likely to follow through on. It also gives you an idea of how much time you have, when you can do certain things, and I found also shows me what's important and what isn't. When I write things down and I have them all together on what it is I want to get done, sometimes I can eliminate certain things going, you know what, this actually isn't that important, this I don't really want to do, it's not really necessary, well, this thing is. And then I can schedule it all in to make sure that I'm going to get it done. You can use a free tool like Google Calendar or do a handwritten schedule that some people prefer. It's really up to you, but really try and actually schedule things out. I like to pick one day a week. For me, it's Sunday to schedule my week out for all the things I'm going to do. Now, this schedule's malleable. I have things that are non-negotiables for sure, but some things can move around. You know, life happens. Sometimes you have to move things around. So don't get too critical if you miss something or you can't, you know, follow through on something that you did put on your schedule. But actually putting it down there is going to make it way more likely that you will follow through on whatever it is you put down. Next is first things first, and this is a huge one. You know, when we write out our list, when we write out a schedule of the things we're going to do, we have a tendency to go for the easiest and simplest thing first. Now, if the easiest and simplest thing is the thing that's going to make the biggest impact in your business or whatever you're trying to do, then go for it. But if it's not, then don't. Don't just default to the easiest thing, because you're going to start wasting your energy or using your energy up on these menial tasks, and then you're not going to have as much energy to do the more important tasks. Identify what your priorities are, what is most important to you to do on whatever particular day it is you're on, and start with that thing. For me, I always put 3 priorities for today, 3 things I have to get done, and then on a separate list have things that if I have time, I'll get to. But I always try and start with those things on my priority list. And you'll find if you start with these things, you could be done really early in the day and then actually get more done if you want. But it's really important to start with the first thing that is really going to have the most impact. You know, whatever that is for you, it can vary from person to person, but identify what those things are. Number 4 is another big one, because nothing is going to make you feel lazier, nothing is going to suck your energy dry than distractions. You need to limit distractions, and there's a few ways to do this. The first is your physical environment. If you live in a messy place or there are people walking around all the time when you're trying to concentrate, you need to put yourself in an environment that is conducive for focus and flow. Now, if you have a bunch of mess, then obviously that's not conducive for flow. You're going to be distracted by the things around you. If you have a bunch of people who are trying to constantly get your attention, that's also a distraction. So you want to set up your physical environment in a way which allows you to actually get done the things you want to get done. Protect your energy. Now, it's not just the physical environment around us. We have more environments in this day and age, including your digital online environment. Are you constantly being distracted by social media? Are you constantly online on the internet or just fiddling around on your computer? Those are all little moments that are taking you away from the thing you want to be doing. In fact, these little dopamine hits on things like social media can make you more tired, can suck your energy away. So if you really want to get things done and it's not something you're doing on the computer, put your machines away, set a certain amount of time to the task at hand, and limit all distractions. And this can go for TV too, video games, whatever it may be. And I would honestly, if you want to do those things, save them for the end of the day after you're done your work, after you're done the things you want to do. Because if you do it in the middle of the day, you may get sucked into it. You may, have one of those moments where you're browsing on YouTube for hours, even though you just wanted to watch one video. Don't even give yourself the opportunity to do that. Make sure you're limiting the things distract you. Number 5 is having a proper sleep schedule. If you have no energy waking up because you're not getting enough sleep or you're not getting good enough sleep, then you're already fighting an uphill battle when the day starts. I prefer to go to bed pretty early and get up early, naturally if I can, without an alarm. So recently I've been going to bed anywhere between 8 and 9 o'clock, sometimes even a little earlier, but getting up at about 5 a.m. or somewhere around that time. And I found not only do I have so much more energy doing that, I get deeper sleep and I have way more time to do things in the morning. I like to do things in the morning. I like to know I have time to go through my morning routine, to go through meditation, to do all of those things. And by the time it's the afternoon, I've gotten so much done, I could end my workday there if I wanted to, unless I want to continue and get ahead on some stuff. So really focus on having a great sleep routine. And another thing is when you are at night, don't be looking at electronics an hour before you go to bed. You can get some blue light blockers. I think that's what they're called. You can get glasses. I actually have a pair. I'll show you a pair, put a picture on screen. I'll even provide a link if you want to get a nice cheap pair from Amazon. But do what you have to do to set up a really solid sleep schedule that you can adhere to so that you're not only getting enough sleep, but you're getting good quality of sleep. Finally, I just want to throw this one in there, and it's get into flow. Now, I've made a separate video on how to get into a flow state of mind. I will link that down below and have it come up across, but nothing is going to help you get more things done in a faster amount of time than being in flow. When you're in flow, time can either stand still or move really fast, but it feels really, really good. When I'm in flow, sometimes I'll get so much done, I'll look at the clock expecting like a couple of hours to have passed, and only 30 minutes has passed because I'm in a flow state, because I'm really engaged, I'm present, I'm focused on the task at hand. And the more you can bring flow into your life, especially when it comes to your work, the more you will get done and the better it will feel as you're doing it. So if you want to learn how to get into flow more, check out that video I linked down below. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Question of the day is, how do you prevent yourself from getting into that lazy state of mind or losing energy? Let me know some other habits that you have or behaviors you have that help you protect your energy and make it so you get more things done. I'm looking forward to your comments down below. Thanks, guys, for tuning into this video. We really do appreciate it. Make sure you check out the other 2 videos we put up on screen now so that you can continue to improve in different areas of your life and be more of a space from your heart. We have much more content coming, so make sure you are subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss any of it. And I'll see you in the next video.